I talked to him about a prenup.
A prenup?
Just relax.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely so sad. This man lost half of his things due to a divorce.
I really just had to pull the fuck over. I'm at work on the fucking semi truck. Why the fuck I had divorce court today and my wife is telling me the whole time that, oh, you don't gotta go to court, I'm gonna make sure everything good, I'm not gonna get you for nothing. I just need to bring my sister for, what the fuck she say, for a witness or some shit. Bro, motherfucker just called me talking about, bro, they just granted this bitch half of every fucking thing, my savings account. I'm thinking she like, see your social security number. She talking about, cause they making me put you on child support. Which I'm like, you could just take me off, it's cool. But, bro, the bitch put me on child support, fucking alimony. Took half of my savings account. Bro, took the safe that I kept at her house. Basically, I had to give her the combination to this shit court fucking ordered. Bro, this bitch just took me up top.
Now, this is exactly why every single man should get a prenup and not take his woman's word. You are not divorcing the same person you married. So no matter what they're saying in the beginning to you about how everything will be perfect, you just never know how things will turn out. During a divorce, everybody goes selfish and swears about their own self-interests. So do not be like this guy.
I do not have a prenup. We got married 20 years ago. I wasn't looking to get married. He asked me to marry him. When he came to me and said, I want a prenup, I was like, then I'm not your girl, dude. I've never been married. I didn't even want to be married. If I say I'm going to marry you, I'm all in. Like, there's no quitting. There's no outs. Like, you're either in or you're out. I've been the supporter of Grant. He's built everything. He's earned all of the money. But where's my value in that? I gave him something he could never get without me. He could not have those two girls without me. I made a distraction-free environment so that he could go and make decisions and not worry about his wife and kids. I brought in people that he's collaborated and made millions with. They built it. I facilitated a meeting. How do you quantify that? I wouldn't say, oh, I'm going to go do all of this and help build this, and then you're going to cut me out if we never make it. Hell no. But that won't happen because we're in it to win.
So in my opinion, guys, I feel like the only reason you should never get a prenup is if that woman was with you before you were successful. However, if she came after all of that success, there is no ifs or buts. You should get that prenup.
What can y'all buy with y'all body count?
Probably a car.
Advice would you give to your younger self? Don't get married. You're free, man. You're free in the world, so don't get married, please. Don't lose your freedom and your pride, man. You're always wanted. I'll tell you. You're always wanted.
Now, this man is obviously absolutely correct. Nowadays, men are starting to realize that they just shouldn't get married, and that they have more to lose if they do get married, and less to gain.
Men like, yo, shut up and go to work. Men are too sassy nowadays. Men have opinions. They don't know how to hunt no more. They can't change tires. Shut up and go to work. Please, buddy. You should not be trying to step to certain women if you're not in the position to be what she needs.
How do you get to the point that you know that he can even sacrifice that if you're cutting him off at the door because he might not have certain financial security?
Let's not say cutting off at the door, because when you meet somebody, like I'm constantly meeting people, but if after a couple of weeks I'm seeing it's always this, is always that, I'm not moving forward with you. Yeah. Why would I want a man that I got to teach you how to save money? I got to teach you about traveling. I got to teach you about getting a passport. I got to teach you how to cook, why would I want that when I could just find somebody who already comes in that, and then we could build from there?
Now imagine if I started the video the exact same way she did, saying that women should just shut up and clean the house or just do the dishes. I would probably get terminated off YouTube. But this woman did prove absolutely that women will only wait at the end of the finish line, and majority of them will not wait for you to get successful or rich, which once again proves my point that if a woman came after you became successful, get that prenup. She deserves none of it afterwards.
This man literally sued his date for just constantly texting during their movie. Basically, in 2017, a 37-year-old named Brandon Vesmar took a girl named Crystal Cruz to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 for their first date. But very shortly after the movie had started, Brandon suddenly looked over and just saw Crystal on her phone texting someone. Apparently, over the next 15 minutes, she opened her phone 10 to 20 times to continue sending messages to people. So, feeling fed up, he eventually asked her if she could take her business outside. But Crystal was apparently not happy about this because she just got into her car and drove away. But although most guys would have just chalked this up to a bad date, Brandon Brandon actually wanted compensation. Afterwards, he sent Crystal a follow-up text demanding that she pay him the $17.31 that he had paid for his movie ticket, or he would sue her for that money. Crystal was obviously shocked by this and just refused to pay. But when Brandon then actually filed a lawsuit in the local small claims court, which by the way can cost up to $100, Crystal was baffled. In his lawsuit, Brandon claimed that Crystal's texting habit was a threat to civilized society. Crystal eventually did agree to pay up so that Brandon would drop the lawsuit and leave her alone.
Now this guy is the absolute definition of pettiness. I'm sorry, this guy just took it a bit too overboard. And no, he was not doing it so he can save some money. They literally just said in the video that it costed him more to do this process than paying for the actual ticket itself. I would have just ghosted her afterwards and not had a second date. It's not that serious.
I made $300,000. I'm 23. I drive a Porsche.
I made a squirrel baffle. I'm 41. And I bought a lavender plant.
I genuinely believe that if you are not the cheerleader and fan of your partner, that you're not that far away from the ruin of that relationship. Like, there are 8 billion people in the world, and you picked this person as the one you're going to have the most intimate relationship with. If you can't have kind words for them the majority of the time, whether to them or to third parties talking about them, you made a wrong choice.
Now, to be honest, I feel like this is just absolutely true for any relationship you're in. That includes your friends, your families around you. And you shouldn't be around people who are rooting for you or wish you the best for your life.
Great example. I could have used you podcasts ago. When you guys always say one of the main reasons you give, we like younger women because we like them with less bodies and less experienced. Well, what was my point exactly? That don't mean shit.
Your argument sort of fails because what's her body count going to be at 29?
That doesn't matter though. Like, that's still her. So why would you want to be with her?
Well,
even if she
sure.
only collected 8 eggs before she met you, she was trying to, rally up as much as she could. That's still her personality and the woman she is.
Okay,
so what? Well, that's not a bad thing. You're a sexual woman. You do OnlyFans.
Okay, I'm not trying to just rack up my bodies though.
You're 19 and don't know what your body count is.
Well, yeah, I don't need to keep track.
It's not something that's hard to keep track of. Like, usually it's
Well, I don't know.
You just know how many
naming
people you've
30
been...
people or however much it is crazy.
Girl, hey, I'm all for doing what you want to do, but I'm gonna be the first to tell you that is a little crazy at 19.
Now, I actually said this in the last video that if a girl has a high body count, it's not a mistake, it's not an accident, it's not a phase in her life. That is her entire personality. So if you are marrying or cuffing up a girl who has already a high body count, understand that this is her entire personality.
This is your sign that you need to stop saying this one thing to your partner, or you could actually...
She suggests replacing the phrase, "I can't do this anymore," with "this feels really hard and I would love some reassurance here."
Craziest thing you guys have done on a night out?
I've gone with 7 guys in one night.
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
Only 7?
That's a lot.
That's some rookie shit. You gotta get those numbers up, bro.
Next time.
Does size matter?
Yes. If it's too small, you can't feel it. I don't know.
So what's a good size? Give me a...
Show with my hand?
Yeah.
7 inches.
What the What are you dating, Shaquille O'Neal?
And I guess this pretty much just sums up my point that you probably should never go for a girl in the club and think that they're somehow wifey material. Everyone that's in this environment are complete degenerates and will probably be single their entire lives.
We're getting married in a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
This morning, I had to meet with our lawyers.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I talked to him about a prenup.
A prenup?
Just relax.
It is the week of our wedding, Eric.
Yes, I know, but it's
You're bringing this up now? Here?
we need to go to a notary later today, so I need your signature.
Why are you just now telling me about this?
Because things have been so busy with everything, and we're on a time crunch. I mean, my family has so much money at stake here.
I'm not a gold digger, Eric.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm literally just saying this protection.
This is an accusation.
For both. No, it's not. Think about this. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Are you kidding me?
Right there. I'll be back.
Need a hug?
Yeah.
Now, is he stupid for bringing this up last minute? Absolutely. You should be bringing this up in the beginning or middle of your relationship when things are starting to get serious, and not save it for a week before your entire wedding. It's still the woman's choice if she wants to do so, and it's almost like a trap, especially when it's 1 week before your wedding. Now, do I agree with her that this is more of an accusation than protection? No, it definitely is protection. But statistics have proven that majority of couples who get prenups end up lasting longer and staying together longer. So that gets rid of the accusation argument completely. completely. But that is just my opinion, guys. Leave your opinions down below what you guys think about this last clip, because that does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do more content just like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top of the screen. It does help my channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.